And it's midnight. We gotta stop that shit right there. I'm gonna get the front door kicked in, looking for a loose monkey. Hello there. It's Rimworld. Today's episode will consist of two things and two things only. Sit down and brace yourself. Number one, I finished this damn castle because it's a specter haunting me at nighttime. Number two, far more important to the series, far more important to the core concept of everything we're doing here, is I'm going to find a way to make these dynasties more distinct. I'm going to make them stand out more. I want to know what family is what. Whether that is the wearing the capes and painting it a silly color idea, or something a bit more obvious, something a bit more blunt. People are saying it's less about the families in this one and more about the individual characters, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that's a problem, to be honest. Some people saying this is like a really incestuous colony. Oh, you keep sending people to the mines. It's not. Like, we've got two people who aren't married, and in Generations 1, I actually enabled cousin marriage. In this, I haven't. This is less incestuous than Generations 1. Got to get Kai married, get Green married with the people in the prison that I've specifically kept for that, and we're good. Just don't worry about it. But I am going to do something to make things a bit more... I don't know, just a bit more obviously theirs. I think I'll have a label, and I'll use the signs mod to put down a label on the house. This is Keyz's house. This is Zebra's house. This is Eagle's house. Something like that. Now for the real elephant in the room, because much like an elephant, it is large, bloated, and incomprehensible. 598,000 colony wealth. Wowee, that's a lot of wealth. Where in Gamma's jolly green earth is 598,000 wealth coming from? Well, Scorpio and Sandwich independently linked me the incredible wealth list mod that, funnily enough, displays all your wealth in a list. I'm here all week. No wonder any of you know how to play this game without me here teaching you the very important stuff, like... The wealth list shows wealth. The pylons take up a lot of the wealth. The castle walls are a tremendous amount of the wealth. So we don't really use the castle walls if we're building like a castle, you know. I'm obviously going to remove all these pylons, all these castle walls down here, and we're just going to build a main massive bridge. So I've got a plan for how we're going to approach this, and we're just going to dive on this straight away instead of chatting about. Firstly, massive bridge down the middle like that. Actually, maybe not that massive, because that'll make it less effective for defense. But maybe something like that is a bit more on brand. I'm about to be more sensible than I've ever been in my entire life. We're going to build a big castle, right? But it's kind of split in half, right? We've got Castle 1, Castle 2. It's the same castle, pretend there's a big roof over it. You can't see roofs in Rimworld. This is going to be quick to build, because I'm building out rustic walls, because who cares if they're knocked down? We can just rebuild them fast. I'm going to build the defensive stuff, like the external stuff, out of the castle walls, the stuff that's going to take a pounding. But now, though, I just want to get it up and ready and built. So this is the only exception to the using the rustic walls for now. I've built this bit of castle walls just to get that bricked off, because I don't want them walking right into the city. As soon as that's done, we can tear all of this down. This is already like quite a lot for them to do, so we've got to give them a minute. Where's the gallantry? It's like in this mess somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Hello, you're coming with me. Gallantry I'm actually going to plant over here, because obviously we need a lot of space for them, because they're our main defensive force. I think that's a good place to put it as well, because then when the Dryas need to go to battle, they run through here, through this gate, and they're out there. Here's the plan then. We got the armory. We got the weapons. It's still the armory. We're going to have a little kitchen area and food for if we've got a really long siege or something like that. We're going to have hospital, so like a triage, like a temporary hospital, and then a prison. Actually in the castle instead of in the middle of my beautiful city is a much better idea. Because I've quite literally got half the colony that can work on building. This shouldn't take too long, I don't think. I might get Bortus to help out as well, given the Bortus is young enough to train up. Ooh, Prefnat! Lily Scrub Killer's Frognats. It's a randomized pregnancy message now, because why wouldn't there be? I say it anyway. It's amazing, because I think I forgot to set them to try for baby. Little bacon dishes. Okay, let's see what we've got for you then. I mean, you've got to follow in... I think the dish's footsteps of being a crazy powerful combat character. Quick Sleeper's pretty nice. I'll take that. Oh, Too Smart is even better. Holy shit, Too Smart. Let's go with that. Dishes famous for taming animals. You're right. We're going to go with that one too. And then we'll take a little plants because Eagle is very, very good at plant skill. Because we're using the rustic walls as well, they take all of about 2 seconds to build. It's 3 marble blocks ago. We're going to have a pretty massive excess of marble blocks. Obviously, I'm going to upgrade them when the basic structure is down. The other thing that makes building shit like this a massive pain in the ass is normally chopping down all the trees. But we happen to have these enormous cleavers Good God, I thought that was a raid. We have these enormous cleavers that give ourselves the 25% plant speed, right? Oh, the wild person there, Koa. Eagle slapped Koa in a show of dominance. God damn, sign me up. Oh, you're sending off breeding stock. She's shit. And she hasn't got anything special about her. I've already checked. I check every single one of them. Got 2 people are married. You want me to keep everybody? We'd have had an extra 60 people. You recruit. Sneaky. Hello, Sneaky. How you doing? Oh, is Sneaky Pete? Oh, no, it's a different Sneaky Pete. It's a very popular name, okay? It's like when I went to school, there were a lot of people called James and Daniel. Well, back in the day, back in the medieval times, in this here Rimworld, there were a lot of Sneaky Petes. You know, there were a lot of Eagle dishes. You fake Sneaky Pete, and now called Colma Gunner. I'm going to put you... You're actually staying around as permanent colonist, right? This is somebody I was keeping to marry to Green McBibby, I think. Oh, and speaking of which, hello there. Conspicuous Pete and Rhomboid White McBibby. Holy shit, the Pantlin and McBibby dynasties joined. I like that a lot. That's pretty solid. It's a good combo. That means all of our young people are already together. I've just got to deal with the green and kind. They were just born at a weird time that we just didn't get many good recruits for them, but I can fix it. Don't worry. If I lock them in the same room for a while. What if I set only those 2 to recreation? Colma and Green. Let's do that. Although I think about it, the big reason Green probably never got into a relationship is because she was mining her entire life. She was always isolated, down in those 3 mines, basically not moving. Since we moved it, she's just been in here, not moving. Socially. Okay, no, go have a drink. Go have a drink with him, please. Go play. I'm playing Matchmaker right now. Go have a drink. Go sit next to each other. Yes. They've met. Hello, Green McBaby. Hello, Colma. Oh, this is going so well. Oh my God, love is in the air. Oh, maybe the UI is broken, one or the other. God, hard worker versus lazy. Okay, this is a side problem we can deal with. Different ideology. Oh, I should have converted them, you're right. I admire his courage, +5, because he was badly injured in battle. She has quite a big appreciation of that. What happened, my guy? My friend Dixon died. Who was Dixon? Dixon must have been someone at an outpost, huh? Well, it's not just Dixon. It's also Walnut, Agrippina, Monkey, Purple, Dixon, and everything else, and just generally being depressive. That's so unfortunate. Musclemancer. Okay, we're so in. The Musclemancer. Already from the names list, so no rename necessary there. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? I don't suppose you would like to fall in love with, anybody? Colma. Oh, that doesn't help. No. You gotta go marry Keyz. Just gonna set them up on double dates for a while. It's okay. Just set them all up on double dates. We've got to solve the ideology thing. That's a very, very high priority. Now that we've got this beautiful ideology room. Yeah, it looks pretty dreadful. I'll fix it at some point, don't worry. We should be pretty alright at converting them. Yeah, I mean, it's not impacting the conversion, so I don't care about that. Let's start with the people we need to get into relationships most desperately. That will be Colma and Green. Just do whatever festivals we can as well. Okay, we'll just do it all. Let them party, chill out, lead a feast, whatever it happens to be. As long as we can do some sort of social stuff just to bring them all together a little bit, that'd be lovely. Okay, fuck you too. Ivonomandic, hello there. How you doing? That's crazy. It's almost like we recruited these 3 people at the same time. You're going to the front line. You're going to be our colony defender, one of our blessed colony defenders. You should convert them if they're going to fight Gamma. I know we should. We're already behind on conversions for our people because of shit like it failing. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Keep all these people here until we converted them all, then send them to the front lines? They'll be 60 by the time they get there. Any other time I'd have converted them before we let them out of prison, but for now, when we've got so much work to do, we need as much help as we can get, I think. You know who I miss? Goga. Goga was a legend. You know what, actually, Ranamon, you're a close second. You're doing pretty well as well. Here, Magic Braby, come and get this staff. Wait, no, who's my moral guide? No, don't you grab that staff. Who is my moral guide these days? I've gone mad. Mead. No, Eagle's the moral guide. I've actually got some stuff to talk about. I've added it to my to-do list because I had it on my regular notes, but I'm putting it up there because then you know I have read it. I just might not get around to talking about it this episode, depending on how long this bloody castle takes. Who? Leave the staff alone. Fuck off. Can you equip it as a sidearm? You can. Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm going to have Eagle use the staff and just go around manually converting people. Because the ritual, it just has too much of a chance of backfiring. This is always progress in the right direction. With the staff, with Eagle's social skill, I'm not concerned. I think he's going to get it done a lot faster. Like marble blocks. No. You're supposed to be on your double date. Come here. I'm putting you 4 in the tavern and I'm locking the door. There. That's the right attitude. That's what we like to see. Oh my God, this is so awkward. Oh my God, this is so awkward. I mean, it doesn't help that the Musclemancer is not even wearing clothes. You can all leave when you've fallen in love. Speaking of falling in love, my God. 17 melee for the Musclemancer. Holy shit. Put that in striking. Increases melee hit chance. Dueling is melee cooldown. Piercing is armor penetration. I think we just go melee cooldown. Oh, God, or melee hit chance. No, I think we just go cool then. Our hit chance is probably already pretty damn high. Still nothing. Still nothing. It's just the Musclemancer in coma, because it's the ideology thing, isn't it? We can, at some stage, decide if we want to add arranged marriages to the ideology. I don't necessarily hate it as an idea. It certainly would let me do shit like this a lot easier than locking them in the pub. A total fool. Eagle and Colma are friends, because Eagle is the one in the prison recruiting him. So if I hit you with this now, 547%, because his friend's asking him nicely. Well, we're never doing those rituals again. Oh, no, Eagle! What the fuck? His spirit is broken. Supreme expectations. He converted someone else, but he needed to convert himself. Sometimes it's the people who appear the strongest that help you the most, that are the ones themselves that need the help, or something like that. Items from Revenge Town. Hello. More crazy pills. Oh my god. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Keyz explained that the way the crazy pills work is you take a crazy pill, and then if you haven't done any building within a certain amount of time after taking the crazy pill, you go crazy. It's not like over the full 48 hours. You basically have to non-stop build, otherwise you go nuts. But this is great, because this is what built most of this shit in the first place. It's 2 days of non-stop crazy building, and I'm a big fan of that. Show me, and if we take it when they just wake up, that means their rest rate is going to be in touch for the longest time. Kime, Ams, and Alpha. Come over here. Ams still has no side effects from old age, by the way. Amazing. Ams, Kime, and Alpha. Somebody said, is he remembering to remove the animal limbs from the people that had animal limbs and have died? And to that response, I say, the last person that died with animal limbs was eaten by a fucking Tyrannus. So no, I'm not going sifting through its shit to find Grandma's arm. What I'm gonna do, give it to Bortus? Oh, here's Auntie's arm for you. It's gone through a dinosaur, but all you gotta do is wipe it down, my guy. Sadly, that mechanic doesn't even exist. If I could do that, I mean, I would. Go. Get to work. Build that damn base. You're taking off your trousers. Why did you take off your trousers? I wanted you to build base. I don't know if we've miscommunicated here. Mead, my guy, you only just got back up, and immediately Mead is back down because his friend Dixon died. Are you going to go catatonic over every friend? We're going to be here a long time. Look at that castle. The Hydra's in the armory. I suppose it is a big weapon, isn't it? Leave the actual castle building there for a second, because I want to get the other wall built, and my blockage is running quite low. It's also the next day now. I recorded that on what was supposed to be my day off. It was still a day off. I'm an editor. That's my job. I didn't have to edit anything. That's a good day as far as I'm concerned. It's a video game. I'm professionally an editor, okay? I can hang out with the big ones, okay? I just have to work to a goddamn deadline. No one else is out there editing an episode over the course of about 4 hours before it's got to be released, huh? I can do special effects. Boom. Look at that right there. I can do animations. Oh, I'm setting myself up so much work for later, aren't I? Oh, I can do that shit. It's just I can't do that shit when I get like 4 hours to do it in. Real job, mum. Okay, it's it's a real job. So what am I doing? Building a castle. The rest of the blocks, and let's build. I haven't got enough blocks left. I've set them up on stone cutting pretty urgently, but obviously it's going to still take a while to sort this out. I think I'd take the marble rustic walls. You might know, so I've also swapped out some of those many stone floors for wood to try and get some blocks back. Optimist, who? Colma, welcome. You can make me more optimistic. Oh, he's changed size. Bortus is shrunk? Bortus? Body size 07. What? Did he always have that? Why is Bortus shrunk? Why is Bortus tiny? Body size 07. When did that happen? Character editor, are you putting out genes? Are you putting out genes? Not everybody. Oh, I thought maybe it randomly assigned bodies to everyone. Oh, Bortus remembered he's tiny. Okay, sure. Let's roll with that. This is the wall I'm really struggling with, because this is a hard shape to turn into castle walls. Castle walls mostly straight, but we can have them be a little kind of flexible here. Oh, Jesus, this is going to be a pain in the ass. I think that's okay. I kind of like that. And the plan for this is we just stick 2 enormous towers kind of like there and there, and have the entrance to kind of like the Ancestral Grove be this big, gated-off thing, kind of Game of Thronesy Weirwood style. That's what I had in my brain. Oh, shit, what the fuck is that? Oh, my God, hello. Oh, if we zoom in, we can see the labels. Oh, because I did the science mod, right? Like I said I was going to do for the houses. I didn't realize it, like, made the gravestones. Oh, that's kind of cool. Robber the Lobber and T's kind of overlap there, so I could maybe rotate one, like flip it on its head, perhaps, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at all these people. We got Frauji, Valentinus, Deed Man, one I didn't name through Frosted. Oh, it's Magic Baby. Yes, no, I'll sort out Magic Babies. Commit to that. I think that's okay. Then we don't really need a big, strong wall, as I've kind of done on this side. I've only made it a block thick, because, I mean, What, are people going to attack the castle? I don't think so. Just got to address someone here. Somebody said that I bulldozed all the floor paintings, which I absolutely did not. We've lost, I think, 6 over the course of the last 3 generations through all the building and rebuilding. I didn't bulldoze this. I wasn't, when I said I'm just going to take the deconstruct tool and go like that, I wasn't being serious. I'm just double clicking it, select similar, deconstruct. Speaking from a tremendous amount of previous experience, if you don't take it slowly, you're going to just cave in the roof and kill everybody. Oh, no. Come on! All we've got to build is that wall. That's it. We're done with the building. We're done with the building because I can't dedicate any more time to the building. I can't neglect my people any further, especially not when they're shrinking as fast as Bortus is. Not the Hall of Heroes. Not the Hall of Heroes! If you spawn under that statue, I'm going to destroy you. That is the sacred statue. It's not. I've only just named it that. It is from now on. The eagle, I hear a rumbling from the Hall of Heroes. It's Dinosaur's angry spirit back to taunt us. Hello? Right, let's go ahead and hold those open, and then we'll hold them at the hot gates, or in this case, the very cold. Don't break that statue. Whoa, shit. Okay. I wasn't expecting them to aggro so fast. Jorts. Hold the line. Everybody said I wasn't giving Jorts enough credit. Everybody said I obviously the siege went on for far too long. He was very tired. I need to give him a second chance. Or at least a better chance. Let's put it that way. Come back, Eagle. Eagle, for Christ's sake. Oh, what are they doing? Hey, you little pricks. Memorial. Why would you even do that? Are they set to attack those? That seems incredibly cruel and very unnecessary. Spider bitches. Spiders have eaten the statue I built in your memory. Sorry about that. Oh, we're gonna be fine. Yeah, you honestly just speak for it. It's a bunch of bugs. Who cares? Right, search and destroy. Let's get these nests cleared out. More building, he said. It's almost done, he said. Oh, 101 basic components. Thank you. You set me up to do more cosmetic stuff that I didn't even need to do in the first place. Apparently, Muscle Mancer achieved. Where was that? Destroy an insect hive. No shit. Look at that. And you still haven't got any trousers on. You did it all double cheeked up. I don't know what happened to Bortus. He's the size of a steak. Sorry, I'm like grabbing bricks from wherever I can. I've taken this wall apart. I'm going to redo this wall anyway. We've just got to focus on actually getting, you know, like the good wall done. Can't wait for this castle to be flattened the first fight and then wonder why. Here's the plan for the castle. I built this with the rooms in mind. I didn't just design it and then build the rooms afterwards to fill the space, right? So we're going to have, this is kind of like a barracks building, right? This is where the actual forces will hang out if they've got some downtime between raids. They were waiting before an assault or something like that. So we're going to stick down some wooden tables in here. This is going to be the feed room. We call that like a dining room is probably a nicer word than the feeding room. We'll just do something like that for now. We don't need too many tables. I can't imagine it's going to be super, super busy. I'll divide this up, I suppose, into kitchen. I was going to do that kitchen and this as... This is like food storage, but I don't want them storing too much food over here. As long as we've got enough meals over here to last us like a long fight and get back up on our feet quickly, feed the prisoners, and of course there's going to be a hospital as well conveniently. I don't need much over here. That's all good. How long have we had actual stonecutters tables? I didn't even see them there. Oh, bro. Oh, God. How much time have I wasted making these marble bricks at 47% speed? Obviously, bad temperatures are a big part of that. Oh, come on. Could have gone to bed 3 hours earlier yesterday is what you're telling me. Oh. One of our few medieval treasures that we've got so far, that hammer that we got from the Lord, I'm going to lock up. Oh, I really need a bigger display case for that. Okay, hold on. Oh, why did I just put it there? Oh. That one's sick. That's like a really cool artifact. We beheaded a lord of a castle to steal his prized hammer. That one's so cool. I need like an armor display stand or something. Actually, can I just put armor in here? Oh, you can put everything in here. Oh, well, that's good, because actually, speaking of other medieval treasures, this one feels quite cool. The Griffin wine, the legendary Griffin wine that I started ages ago, kind of getting there. It's 33%, I think, on the final run. I'm very quickly throwing down another heat bowl, because it's getting a bit cold in here. That's cool. That's going to be a really awesome thing to put in there. And what was the other thing? It was like named plate? Named full plate. There it is. Yeah, let's put that away as well. Obviously, I can't do this for every single castle we raid, but that was kind of like a big moment. Our first proper medieval siege. That was fun. Zephyrinus? Zephyrinus? Hello there? Are you a wild person? Eagle slapped Zephyrinus in a show of dominance. They really did not have to phrase it ever like that, but yet they did. For example, Eagle showed Zephyrinus trust. Works a lot better, slightly less kinky. Holy shit, this is going to be close, but we might just have enough here. Oh my god, it's so much faster. Oh, I wasted so many hours, you son of a bitch. The fuck else have I missed? Honestly, one of these in the castle kitchen actually might go hard. A slot pot, a ragu, or a fondue. Front and center. Big old slot pot. Yeah, I'm into that. I'm into the slot pot. Yeah, let's set one of those up. Well-oiled machine. Creepily whispering in people's ears again. Oh, I should get the... I should set it up as a date. That's a good idea. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, you can't stone cut, you son of a bitch! Pathological liar backstory. Okay, fine. We'll put Keyz and, where are you? Stone cutting it, and then the muscle man, sir, on a little stone cutting date. They can impress each other with their massive strength. Of course, Keyz's also on mining. That's why it's been so hard to get you into a bloody relationship. Both him and his sister have just been in the mine non-stop, with only each other for company. Yes! Talked about cooking cabbages with Keyz. That would win me over. Could cook my cabbage any day, muscle man, so is that enough? Romance. Fuck off, Colmer! We've got like a working relationship right now. I can work on that. Okay, that's a good start. We got a foot in the door. Little signs everywhere too, by the way. Wooden tailor sign, you see? We got one on the... I put the wood processing sign on the paper mill. I thought that was nice. We got the winery, because we're making wines in there. That seems pretty good. Like, pretty much exclusively wines these days. We got the pub. We got the little tavern. I couldn't find anything for the museum I liked. One on the front of the hospital. You see? Everything's coming together. The plan for this building is pretty straightforward. I'm going to reform the ideology, add pews in as the seat instead of kneel pillows, turn it into kind of like a government building again, because we don't really need like an ideology room. We don't need a throne room, as someone pointed out, because that would be kind of in a castle, wouldn't it? We don't need that because we've got like a triumvirate. Kind of like the idea of not enclosing this in as another big castle, but having like a bunch of buildings behind a curtain wall. Which, to be fair, a lot of castles were anyway. Let's think about some politics then. You have a central chamber where you call each other names. I think you need some private kind of offices, meeting rooms, that type of thing. And this I'm going to turn back into a marketplace because that's a much cooler idea. I just very desperately needed an ideology room fast. I'm going to decorate this, though. I'm taught with Musclemancer and shared his knowledge. Yes. 34% chance. No shit, it's actually working. I knew the stone cutting date would work. She's not interested in him, but he's actually, like, thinking about it. We're coming about practicing with whips. Okay, we're so in. Oh my god. I mean, enormous muscle-bound lady threatening that. How can he not? Yes! Yes! Chime courted Musclemancer by telling a story about Froji. Musclemancer responded well and is now his lover. Oh my god, that's so good. So sad. I actually threw my arms up in the air for that. That's unbelievable. That's so sad. That's the highlight of my week. That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Oh, well, congratulations then. You're free. You can lead the stone cutting now, and you can get back to building my damn floors. Try for baby. Hard as you can, please. Probably the wrong choice of words given her apparent interests. Now I gotta figure out how to get Colmer and Green together. Okay, how do I get Colmer and Green together? What can you both do? Oh, 25% chance just immediately. No way. There's no way. There's no way. There is a way. Green, come here. Green, come here. Colmer, come here. Colmer, 26% chance if Green tries romancing Colmer. They're kind of interested in one another, but not a huge amount. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shit! She implied good things about her own emotional stability. I'm not a red flag, I promise. That's not the best way to win people over. What could you both do? They can technically both do artistic. I mean, they're both terrible at it, but they could both do it. It could be like the scene in Ghost. They can make pottery together. Where's my art bench? Where did I even put that these days? Oh, did I not rebuild an art bench? An art bench. Where have I put that? It's right there. I'm looking at it. It's gonna be like a little awkwardness for a while, okay? Like a touch of awkwardness. They will get over it. I wanna put them closer together. I'm gonna push the desks closer together. Like talk to one another. Come on. Communicate, goddammit. You can solve your issues by communicating, please. Hey, there we go. There we go. There you go. Progress. I need some columns in here. We got to build the royal columns, if you don't mind. Colmer, thanks to our high mooded experience and inspiration, you know what that means. Boom. Oh my god. It was a 21% chance. It was a 21% chance. Colmer pursued Green by describing her as a sharp river. And I mean, who wouldn't that work on? Thank you. You two can leave the dating room now. Alpha, come back in and finish this off for me. Bacon is 10 years old. We've almost done everything I wanted to do. And then we're back on the character focus here. Bacon, bacon, bacon. You can have tough. That's okay. I like tough. You're going to make a great fighter either way. I guess I can throw a little bit in shooting. Nah, let's focus on melee with you. Medical, crafting. Sure. 2 hours later. And it's finally done. It's not done because I've got to redo the houses, but the important stuff is done. Major changes we've got to talk about here. Every single castle wall I changed into rustic walls so I could get the bricks back to build other stuff with. Otherwise, this was going to take 4-5 episodes. I can't do that. Is it perhaps problematic having a castle built out of not castle walls, but just out of bricks? No, I think it'll be fine. Honestly, I'm not too concerned. It's all double thickness anyway. It'll still take him ages to get through. The difference is those castle walls are like $10 each in terms of colony wealth. These are like $2 or something like that from where I was looking, so I'm really not that concerned. If anything, it's just gonna make our life easier. Those are $4. The castle walls are 30. They're 30, so it's gonna make our lives way easier. The irony is building all of this out of castle walls, the most defensive thing of all, would have made the raid so unbelievably difficult we probably would have lost anyway. Thank God it's December, and I've had time to do this. Otherwise, we'd have been in a lot of trouble trying to get this done any other time. Do you like my marketplace? It's a beautiful marketplace. It's 100% wood, very flammable. My favorite kind of marketplace. Is it in the right place for a marketplace is obviously the question. No. I realized that afterwards that I've kind of put it at the back here. Granted, it's near all the buildings that make stuff and sell shit. That's fine. It's not very good for visitors, though, is it? Because I've taken away the bridge over here for security reasons. The problem is, I was going to... Well, it's not that. It's one of these other building blocks. No, it's not that one. It might be this one here. Yeah, see, I was going to blueprint the market over and put it here, because it fits kind of well. I'd have to bulldoze almost every building nearby. It would be a better center of the city doing it like that. I still might do it, but I can't justify doing it right now. The big changes, I've turned the two kind of entrance, or I've turned this entrance into a proper front gate. We got a lovely steam room there. Not sure what to do with that. I built another gate up here, because what I was kind of thinking is I'd build like a little rustic farm at the top. And then I thought, hold on, for the families that specialize in animals or plant skill, or this island down here, I just have big farms, and I built a little farmhouse for them, and maybe we have 3 or 4 of those down here. I think that'll look kind of nice. Sure, they're very vulnerable. They'll be the first things to burn down when we get attacked. That's the medieval age, baby. Another big thing you might note is I've taken away all of those glowstone lamps that we had before, and I've just used a sparing amount of torches. Not everything needs to be 100% lit, okay? The stockpile doesn't need to be 100% lit. The brewery or the bar storage area does not need to be 100% lit. I quite like a dimly lit tavern. Obviously, the colonists won't. They'll be upset that it's dark. I don't care. It's better for aesthetics. Don't need that many torches everywhere. Simultaneously, those glowstone lamps were a fortune. They are, let me find them and give you the exact number here. The glowstone pedestals are 196 wealth each. And the wall lamps, I can't imagine are much cheaper because you make them out of jewels. I can't even see the bloody wall lamps. Oh, there they are. They are 90 each compared to a torch, which is like 2 pence. Okay, $18. But even then, it's like obviously cut down our colony wealth massively. How much by, you ask, and you're wondering? We've lost like 80k. I've completely rebuilt the entire city, more or less, and we've lost like 80k. I don't know where the colony wealth is coming from at this point, I'll be honest with you. So if you look at it, it's items. It's items. The building wealth has dropped tremendously. Not as much as I was hoping, I will admit. But it's the shit that we own. If you have a look at the wealth list, it's anima stone. We got shitloads of silk. Obviously, I'm about to upgrade the houses, so that's all good. We've just got like junk. We've just got like loads of rubies. The log walls are kind of expensive for what they are. Castle wall embrasures, worth the money because they're embrasures, so that's fine. It's like decorative stuff. The Garanan shrines that I'm literally just put around the city for decoration do add up. I think they're still worth having. Let's be honest, this isn't some sort of like hardcore survival series, and it's never going to be. But simultaneously, I'd like to build a nice city without getting my cheats clapped. So we got to be careful in places, but we don't have to worry about it too much. Now we deal with the houses. I got a question for Ludion Studios. Why in God's green fucking earth, when there's a double bed available, do the colonists jump into a single bed? You are in a relationship. You have a wife and children, and you're sleeping in a house with this random bloke. I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this. It's not that type of situation. It's a situation where bed assignments suck. They're really awful. So here's the play. It's a simple play. It's a very straightforward play. I'm going to change some of these houses around, and the houses that we've already got, I'm going to start beautifying and luxurifying. Luxurifying isn't a word, but it is now. These rustic double beds, we've got the silk, we've got the linen. Let's do it. Let's make our people as comfortable as possible. That's another big thing I've done. I started going through the props tabs because I was like, okay, surely we've got some stuff. Obviously, I found the fountain there, and you might notice I've tripped down a bridge like over here. Some of it's placed down, some of it you actually have to go and build. So these log frames here are nestled away nicely inside the prop section, but you do still have to build them like usual. You see, it says built A, build them out of wood, build them out of bone. Obviously not a problem. I'm still not 100% happy with the city. The northern wall, I tried to make it look a bit rustic, a bit rough around the edges, so it didn't look so unnatural. I don't like it too much. It's like, especially like this bit just feels clunky, but I also wanted to give whoever's living here a bit more of a garden. I don't know what to do about it, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna maybe do a little experiment between episodes. Honestly, fine timing on that birth. I can't hate it because we've almost built enough houses for everyone. She was performing on stage. My God. Big Jorts, get over here. While this unfolds, horrendous choice of words. I've finally got around to fixing all of the houses that lie on the river. Combined 2 houses here. Not every house needs an alley between. It means that we could actually give them a bit more room without taking up, you know, like any more space for the paths and shit like that. I finally... Oh my god. Oh my god. What have you done? Potatoes and apparently a power helmet. Ooh. Did finally get around to building our kind of marketplace here. It makes more sense having it in the middle of goddamn town. I've left the other one because God knows what the hell else I'm going to fix that with. I'll probably just leave that there, to be honest with you. So I'm redoing the houses entirely. We've got the Tudor walls, which we get, there's just quite literally clay and wood. The fancier double beds, the nicer silk double beds for maximum luxury. We've got these hearths everywhere to keep them warm until we get something better. Obviously, heaters in the whenever we invent electricity. I think it looks quite nice. I think it's okay. And I've been leaving little signs on the front doors so I can remember whose house they're supposed to be, given that they love to do the bed shuffle every time You've done it already, see? This is it. It's done. After that, it's genuinely done. The only other thing I would possibly build is I kind of had a thought of, Big Jorts Throbber achieved their aspiration of becoming a parent. That's so lovely. I might want to put down a reliquary or something over here to use up this area a bit more, but obviously we've got the ground tree there, right? So we're kind of limited for room. Maybe like over here a bit. I don't really know. It doesn't matter too much. Healthy childbirth. My god, what is this? Like generation 7 at this point? Lily Scrubkill and Big Jorts Throbber have had a child. Is that child good? That child is very good. Oh my god, psychic bonding. Oh my god, you're massive. You got the strong melee damage and you're robust. You didn't inherit the melee hitter, which is a shame, because you're also huge. Strong immunity as well. Wow, you are weird. Psychic bonding? That's fine. I'm all right with this. This is great. And we slowly bred out those negative Neanderthal traits while keeping the good stuff. So poor intellectual really doesn't matter, because actually what I noticed while I was redoing the work tab over and over and over again to prioritize building and stone cutting and blah, 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 we've got so many good, passionate researchers in this colony. If one day we ever advance the age, my god, we are going to fly through it. Not because I want to fly through it, but because they're just so good at that. I'm not going to name you for now, because tomorrow's episode is dedicated to the characters. I'm getting all the building done today. We're going to rename Zimmer, who has just been left as, well, to develop this nickname Zimmer. We're going to change that, because it just feels like the whole colony has gone ignored. But again, while December is going, while we've had these few days here, it's only been 8 days of December, I just want to get this shit done while we're not under any worry about raids. Quite literally these 2 houses and then making this out of stone bricks, and as far as I'm concerned, that's good enough. These houses I'm going to do exactly the same as what I did with the other 2. I'm just going to smash them together. It's done. It's done. It's over. It's over. We're done. I'm out, okay? I'm done. I'm not doing any more. I'm out. It's over. I mean, basically, they've just got to replace the walls with the walls. At that point, I have rebuilt the entire city. I've rebuilt everything. Pregnant. Lily Scrubkill is pregnant. Congratulations. Congratulations on the pregnant. That's so good. Okay, we're gonna have a population boom soon. I'm gonna need to put some more houses somewhere, and I got a real problem on that front, haven't I? I did originally intend to have half this episode finishing the building, the other half of the episode dealing with the character stuff. That's fine. This is now done. It's over. It didn't quite go as planned. It took way longer than I expected. It took way more resources and way more management and taking shit apart just so I could reclaim it. I overestimated how much I would get done in a single episode. That's it. It's finished. I'm complete. It's done. And none of you can say anything about it. It's finished and it's complete and it's perfect. So I have so much to discuss. I want to talk about Alpha, why she's been backseated. I want to start assigning nicknames to people. Nicknames are going to be more of a consistent thing. I want them to do something awesome and us remember them doing that. I'm going to start dividing them up into families. We're going to give them color-coded capes, which will be exceptionally camp, borderline Power Rangers, but more importantly, easy to identify who is part of what dynasty. Spoilers, every single person is a McBibby. That is all there is to it. Thank you for joining me. Apologies if this episode is late. I've got 12 minutes to edit this. I'm not going to be able to do that. So it's probably going to be a bit behind schedule. But hey, it was a long, intense building today, but it's out the way. It's done. Finally, we can put it behind us and focus on the actual fucking gameplay now. What do you mean building the base is the gameplay? Okay, that's a great point. Thank you for joining me. There was no episode yesterday because, as I said, I'm taking Sundays off for the rest of knowable time, and I did do that, and I sat around and I played Rimworld because half this episode was recorded yesterday, half of it was recorded today because Elise was out today. I have to look after the dogs. It's a whole thing. So really, I didn't actually technically have a day off because I've worked every day, but just at weird times. So that's fine. Thank you. Next weekend will be fine, though. Thank you to King Snitch Gaming, Slippy Nips, Pika Pie, Freaking Satan, Christopher Breers, Blizzard4337, Anabombination, Snego, Couch Eckley, Carly's Rainbows, Taff, the coolest little fella you ever did see this side of the Mississippi River. God, I wish I was as cool as that there Taffy, and then it's cut off. Sin of Pie, Grandma's Mustache Comb, Molly Deutsch, Grand K, JQ Fish, Matman, Alta Von Leer, A Box, Dagon, Hoaxor, Eliza Steam, Commander Krint, Sabine Shadow Hill, Killer Starling 6, and everybody else at the executive producer tiers over on Patreon as well. Thank you very much for joining me. And a thank you to Hugo Turan, Fishlips, Jason Ganser, Nature Tund, Jahihi, Doogie Monster, Skunkalope, Suspect Alpaca, Jai, Pape the Forg, Murky Blue, Kai, Noteworthy, Loxrus, and Focray as well. Goodbye. Thank you. What a nice city though, huh? I'll be able to enjoy it at some point. Just, you know, today it's just been frenzy.